We do have our friend George Cox from Gridiron Glory Alumni Games here. Is his mic on?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, good point.
Yeah, see?
We're good.
Yeah.
See,
look at me. I'm having
too much fun today. I'm sorry.
The one steering this ship right now.
I know.
We're here joined by our friend George Cox of Gridiron Glory Alumni Games. GridironGlory.com, correct?
GridironGlory.com.
Gridiron
Glory Alumni Football is the name of the company.
Gridiron Glory Alumni Football. And we've had you on the show before talking about what you guys do, putting together alumni games across the state. And last time you were here, you were telling us about the Kelly Reeves alumni game down there in the Round Rock area.
Yes, sir.
And that went off, I understand, went off without a hitch?
That game was very successful. September 17th, we had the Hayes Rebels alumni against the Round Rock Westwood alumni.
Nice.
And the Round Rock Westwood alumni was victorious.
Okay.
But we raised about $4,000 for the
awesome
Ronald McDonald House of Central Texas.
Man, that's fantastic. So you're not just giving old farts like me an opportunity to go out and knock heads. You're also doing good for the community.
We're doing our best to raise money for the communities. We want all the communities to be involved.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that you guys are always expanding. You guys are always looking to start more games. And I know that you've got one coming up next month in Snyder. Is that right?
Yeah, on December 3rd, we're going to be in Snyder, Texas. The Abilene Eagles alumni are coming over. They're captained by Brandon Seeley. And we're going to be doing that game with a 7 o'clock p.m. kickoff at Tiger Stadium in Snyder, Texas.
Okay, that's a nice stadium too.
It's a very nice stadium, and the team captain for Snyder, Johnny Vasquez, is really great to work with.
So it's going to be Snyder against Abilene.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I think
this is a rematch of one you've done before.
This is going to be a rematch
How did
of
the
a
first
game.
one go?
It was Abilene Eagles won on a double pass of about 80 yards, but the Snyder Tigers alumni team came back within the last 8 minutes and made it a very close game. I think it was 5 points.
So that's incredible to me. So these guys are practicing, and generally speaking, you mentioned to me that they prepare for about a month, a little longer before
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks before the game. They're putting in double passes?
Oh yeah, it was a great double pass.
Gosh. I would think that it's hard enough to get a basic offense in place, in 4 to 6 weeks. These guys are putting in trickeration.
Oh yeah, these guys are young. They haven't been that far out of high school, and they all played together. So that was something they probably had in the playbook in high school.
How much of the trickeration do you see? How much of the trick plays, the razzle dazzle do you see in these games?
Well, we see it a lot, but it's not successful very often.
That's what I was getting at.
Yes. That was one of the few instances where it was performed to absolute perfection. It couldn't have been any better.
Where it actually worked. I was going to say, because those are hard. There's a lot of moving parts for those. If you're running, it's hard enough to run, 32 dive. You know what I mean? Like, that's hard enough. To run a double pass or to run, double reverses and things like that, that takes a lot of more moving parts than I think I'm willing to invest practice time in if I'm doing those. But so you've got the game coming up in Snyder, and I know that you guys are looking to get back out to El Paso. I know that there's a couple of games out there that you guys are trying to put together.
Right. We have 2 games on our agenda currently. One is the Ysleta Indians alumni. They're going to be playing the Riverside Rangers alumni, and the second game is Santa Teresa Desert Warriors from New Mexico.
Oh, really?
They're going to be coming over to play the Fabens Wildcats alumni.
Okay. Well, see, and this is interesting because for us, that makes it, all these games. When Snyder plays Abilene, we don't have a rooting interest. We just hope everybody goes out there, has a good time, is safe, and has a good time and plays hard and has fun. When Fabens plays this team from New Mexico, we're gonna get our pom poms out.
Come on.
We have to represent.
There's no doubt about
Texas.
whose side we're on.
How often do you have a lot of these cross-state games?
This is going to be our second game.
Okay.
And Santa Teresa played in our first one.
Yeah.
Earlier this year.
Did they win?
They're a very strong team. They did.
Crap.
Ysleta Indians came on at the last 2 minutes, but couldn't punch it in from within the 10-yard line.
All right. I want to speak directly to the camera here for a moment. Fabens Wildcats. We need you, okay? You're representing not just the city, but also the entire state of Texas, including Max and I.
Don't let us down.
So there's that.
Let us down.
We're talking with George Cox of Gridiron Glory Alumni Games. Get in touch with him at gridironglory.com and get involved with the show at #DCTFLive. And then you guys are doing a cool thing down in Del Rio. You guys are going south. You guys are, all over the place. Yeah, you guys are logging a lot of miles. You guys are doing a cool thing down in Del Rio.
February 25th, 2017, the Del Rio Rams alumni are going to be doing a blue-white, odd-even graduating classes inter-squad alumni football game, which should be really huge. The fans in Del Rio are awesome. We were there a couple of weeks ago. Met the coaching staff, Coach McCray in Del Rio. He's a great guy. And it was really an exciting experience when they won that first playoff game. I wish their run would have continued, but
yeah, they got, in my opinion, they got upset last week. But yeah, I mean, I know that's a football crazy part of the state down there. And so you guys are doing the odd even thing. So then if I graduated in 92, 94, 96, I'm on one team. And then if I graduated in 93, 95, 97, I'm on the other team?
Yes, sir. That's exactly how it's going to go. Mr. Roland Garza has been helping us down there, and we're getting players registered, and soon we'll be doing practices down there, hopefully. But right now it's just about building the teams.
Yeah.
Since we're looking for more than 50 guys from Del Rio.
And so that's that's usually the number, about 50 to 60 is what you're looking for.
Our rosters are typically 25 to 35 per team. So a good game when there's total of 50 players.
Okay, got it. Okay, and so now you got the Del Rio game going on, and what's cool is that obviously I don't know if you know this, but we're pretty big into high school football in Texas.
Yeah, right.
And we've mentioned it once or twice. So you guys have done a ton of alumni games across the state with Gridiron Glory, and a lot of those teams are still playing. A lot of these teams are still in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. That's what's so exciting right now. We've got teams like Cedar Park, Liberty Hill, Jasper, Sonora. There's a list of so many that just, I can't even name them all.
Sure. Yeah, and that's what's so cool is, and I think I think that makes sense for me in the sense that typically this time of year you kind of whittle it down to the real football crazy parts of the state. And so, I mean, look, Sonora, Texas might as well be the football capital of Texas. So it's not a surprise that, one, they've hosted a Gridiron Glory game, alumni game, but also that their football team, with Coach David Sine out there is doing big things.
Yeah, he's awesome. Roscoe, the Roscoe Plowboys, that's another one. The Mason Cowpunchers, those are entrenched in high school football as far as I'm concerned. They always are putting very competitive football teams out there. And their alumni teams are just as competitive.
Yeah, I can see that. I can imagine that those are guys who take it very seriously that they played for the Mason Punchers or the Roscoe Plowboys back in their high school days. We're talking with George Cox of Gridiron Glory. GridironGlory.com is where you can get in touch with the Gridiron Glory alumni games.
Check out our Facebook page after this, and we'll definitely have more info up about the games.
We'll have more info up about the games on that. I know we've had a poster up during during this interview and stuff like that, so you can check that out on YouTube if you do, please, and follow him on Twitter at GridironGloryTX. You can get in touch with him in that way. Now, I do want to talk about the elephant in the room. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call Ryan an elephant. But sitting over here is your son, Ryan, and you've been telling me that he's the next Dak Prescott. Is that correct?
No, I was telling you, he's got an attitude like Phillip Rivers.
But he does play. So you in your spare time, when you're not organizing alumni games, you are the coach of is it 12U?
One of the coaches of a 12U team, yes.
Down there in Leander.
In Leander.
And so the quarterback of that team is Ryan Cox. Why don't you scout him out for me? Tell me a little bit about, give me a scouting report.
What the Rouse Raider fans have to look forward to.
What Rouse fans can look forward to.
Ultra competitive.
Okay.
All right.
Hot-headed.
Good start.
Mildly athletic.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I can't brag on him too much. He's my son.
Right.
Fair enough.
All right. He's got some skills.
All right. He's got
a strong arm. He's a good baseball player, too.
Okay.
All right.
He's got to work on his flexibility so he can get a little faster.
Okay. Get him a little bit. We can do that. He's got time. He's got time because you're class of 2023. All right. So we're working on a recruiting magazine. This was last year's. We're sending this year's to press today. And so in 3 years, that's when you can start cracking the magazine and seeing Leander Rouse quarterback Ryan Cox in there. He's He's the son of George Cox of Gridiron Glory Alumni Games. It's gridironglory.com. George, appreciate you coming in and talking with us about it. And good luck with all the games. And again, remember, it's Gridiron Glory TX on Twitter, and gridironglory.com is where you can find more information about all the games. George, appreciate your time, my friend. And
thank you very much.
And good luck with all the games down there. Geez, Del Rio, Snyder, you're gonna be. When's the last time you got an oil change? You're getting a lot of oil changes, right?
It was last week, as a matter of fact.
Good.
Before we headed up to Aledo, because that's where we're at right now. We're going to be spending Thanksgiving in Aledo.
Nice.
And, that's a lot of mileage.
Well, fantastic. Well, happy Thanksgiving, my friend. And
happy Thanksgiving to y'all as well.
And appreciate you hopping in with us and talking about these games. So there he is, George Cox, Gridiron Glory. Gridironglory.com is where you can find information on the Gridiron Glory alumni games. We are DCTF Live. We're here every weekday at noon on TexasFootball.com, talking football in the Lone Star State. You can follow us on Twitter at DCTF. You guys don't have to sit in here while we interview, or you can.
You can stay. Yeah.
If you want to hear, okay, you're cool to sit here. Cool, man. All right. That's you.